Does the color of the sky mean anything special to you? It does to me. A hell of a lot. When I close my eyes, the sky in my dreams is a deep, dark blue. Pilots have been in my family for 4 generations. Flying's in my DNA. Even so, my grandpa didn't want me joining the Air Force. He lost faith in the Osean air defense the day my dad died in battle.
You know, Abby, I wish you could see what it's like up there. Cruising above the clouds, the dark blue of the stratosphere. Nothing beats being at the controls and seeing it from the cockpit. Look here.
Gramps tossed a magazine over to me with an article. Unmanned fighters are no longer a dream, it read. Pilots taking to the skies will soon be a distant memory.
I don't see anything good coming from that.
Know what? Lying smack dab in the middle of the desert west of here, there's a bunch of planes from the last war. Some of them have been mothballed, but most of them are just rusted piles of junk waiting to be scrapped. Gramps was really good friends with the super there, so he got to take whatever he wanted, no questions asked. That's how we got the parts to build our own plane. Now, when I say we, I mean me, my grandpa, and his old war buddies. I cut my teeth working with those geezers. They taught me their skills, and some dirty jokes. But with their aging eyeballs and whatnot, I ended up having to do most of the work myself. I was at the airstrip doing some flight training when I saw it. A prototype drone. It wasn't much of a plane, more of a trash can with wings.
Laugh at it all you want, kid. But technology's always changing. If you don't keep up with it, it'll leave your ass behind.
It took 6 years and 8 months to get that engine running. And it took us another 1.5 years after that to finally get the balance of the airframe just right. I'd gone from being a little girl to, well, still a girl, just older. But now, I was all alone. Wherever the souls of my Gramps and his pals are flying, I hope it's peaceful. Then, finally, I was ready to break the sound barrier. All this plane could do was take off, accelerate, and fly up. Then I saw Osia's fighters. They were tailing something. A drone. They were going full out chasing that thing. Doing 30 Gs at least. Damn, I've never seen anything move that fast. It had a rose painted on it. The Erusian emblem. But that country's a whole continent away from here.
Right. You should have been doing your best to see this piece of junk. Should have built a return too.
Is everyone here? Settle down. I said settle down. You have all been instrumental in helping to maintain peace in Usea as members of the International Union Peacekeeping Force. Until today. Earlier, Our radar site informed us that a group of unidentified aircraft was approaching. Communication systems went down immediately afterwards. We are led to conclude that they have attacked the site. Here's your mission. It's possible that the Yuuzhan ceasefire agreement has been broken for the first time in over a decade. As of today, the Fort Grays Air Base Squadron of the IUPF has been put on high alert. All members who have been ordered to sortie, fly there immediately. Find the unidentified craft, then use your weapons to round them up and force them to land. If the hostiles counterattack, then you will...
What the hell was that? There's smoke! We're under attack. Numerous unidentified aircraft confirmed overhead.
What? How is that possible?
A tank farm to the north has been bombed.
Many injured.
Scramble! All units, take off and eliminate the unidentified craft attacking the base! This is not a drill!
Squadron, aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the front.
Radar site's still silent. Scramble. Get those birds in the sky. We're sitting ducks. What's happening? Bombers incoming. Don't know how many.
Let's clear that runway. We don't got all day here.
Mage Squadron, head to runway. Column Squadron, take off. Link to Skykeeper. Hurry, Mage Squadron. Tricky, your call sign is Mage 2. Verify and read back. Mage 2, clear for takeoff. The situation is tight. It's a hell of a homecoming party, but we have faith in you. Good luck.
Control, do me a favor and get that bird in the air ASAP.
Hear that? Column Squadron and your wingmen are airborne. Take off and form up with Mage 1.
The damn parade of bombers.
Mage 2, altitude restriction is lifted. Good luck.
The carrier. Whoa. Looks like the harbor's taken a lot of damage.
Can't have any more casualties. Time to stop the bullshit. Mage 2, form up with Mage 1. All aircraft, let's do this. Golem Squadron, it's go time.
Roger that.
Going for, understood.
This is the AWAC Skykeeper. Take down all unidentified bombers. They don't have many escorts. They hit our radars hard in the last attack. Expect the worst and stay sharp.
Wilco. Trigger, I'm your wingman. Fly with me now. That's what it means to be in an element. You gotta keep an eye out for enemy bombers. Okay, here we go. Looks like bombers have been located. It's showtime, Trigger. Let's see if you can handle the spotlight. You're a good pilot. So I told them. I had to fill an empty spot, so play along. It's still a leash, though.
Locked. Enemy bomber confirmed down. Good job, Mage 2.
Not bad, Mage 2. Trigger, switch your radar. See if you can locate the enemy. it is, sitting there all pretty, just waiting to be taken. We're way overhead. Let's go introduce ourselves.
Harbor fuel storage is intact. It's asking for another round. All escorts roll up for another attack. Point is 835.
Watch out for the support aircraft.
Rifle 3 engaging. Here's one.
Fox 2. Target confirmed down. Looking good, Mage 2. Mage 2, target's in range. We are bombers.
Trigger, stay calm. We got this. I know the kid's shown some promise, but let's remember, he's still barely gotten his feet wet. Trigger, don't forget your special weapon.
Mage 2, locked.
That's it. It's great when it's simple.
Enemy bomber down. Nice going, Mage 2.
Not too shabby, Mage 2. You still got a long way to go, kid. I'll give you some pointers back at base if you can make it in one piece. Skykeeper, this is Mage 1, over. Tally 2 bandits.
Copy that. It's a bomber and an escort.
Whoa there, Trigger. Settle down. Mage 2, maintain your element with Mage 1. Do not break off. Mage 1, make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. Wilco. Golem 2, let's maintain element.
Copy that, Commander. I've got your 6 covered, sir.
Radio.
Column, Mage, 2 new enemy groups. Fox 3.
This is HQ. Attention all combat groups. Are there any drones? Verify.
Drones? Are you kidding me right now? Jesus, this is the kind of shit that really chaps my ass. UAVs. I can tell them apart. Attack missed.
drones.
They're locked on me. Evading!
Box 2!
You're low on special weaponry. 1 remaining.
Mage 2, keep your focus. You got this.
To Gollum and Mage, job well done. All bombers are down. Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
Hesitating for a split second could be the difference between life and death. Stay sharp, think fast.
Roger that.
Good going, Mage 2. Flight Commander looks like he's got what it takes. Let's slow down. It's just one sortie. Don't try to be a hero. I want you to make it back in one piece, you hear?
Yeah, I gotta side with the boss man on this.
Gollum Squadron, this is HQ. Did you confirm any drones?
What's the deal with all the drones?
Gollum 1, return to base and report for debriefing.
Seawater at Gunther Bay. I am Princess Rosa Cosette Delise of the Kingdom of Erusia. Citizens of Erusia.
Trigger, your call sign is Mage 2. Verify and read back. Mage 2, clear for takeoff. The situation's tight. It's a hell of a welcoming party, but we have faith in you. Good luck.
Control, do me a favor and get that bird in the air ASAP.
Do that. Gollum Squadron and your wingmen are airborne. Take off and form. Mage 2.
Can't have any more casualties. Shit. Mage 2. 1. All air...
This is the AWACS Skykeeper. Take down all unidentified bomb... attack.
We are currently assessing the damage to the base. We have confirmed that the aircraft carrier Albatross was sunk. We know the attacking bogies were from Erusia. International Union peacekeeping force bases all over the Yusian continent were attacked in the same way. The damage is severe. Many wars are lost by failing to recover from the opening blows. That means successfully retaliating was very important. You may have turned the tides of battle here. You have our thanks.
As of 1 p.m. today, the Kingdom of Erusia has declared war on the Osean Federation. As soon as the news broke out, enemy aircraft began bombing Osean territory, causing widespread destruction. The Air Defense Force has released a statement saying this violent attack was carried out by drones. They speculate the drones were secretly transported to Osea in shipping containers and launched remotely. The Secretary of the Navy has stated that the enemy was targeting naval ports across the country. According to the Secretary, all of the nation's aircraft carriers, including one still under construction, sustained severe damage in the attacks. We have yet to hear back from the department as to the fate of Osean carriers currently at sea. Hold on. I've just received breaking news. The International Space Elevator, which is being built in southern Yusia, has been seized by the Erusian army. Reports say former President Harling was touring the site at the time, but his current whereabouts are unknown. Our sources in government tell us it was Harling's policies regarding the space elevator that caused economic frictions in the area, and which ultimately led to this war. Located near Erusia, on the continent of Yusia, the space elevator has been under construction for some time now. The Executive Office of the Osean Federation has declared a national state of emergency. They have ordered all its armed forces, including Yusian peacekeepers, to mobilize and make the necessary preparations to launch an immediate counterattack. Ladies and gentlemen, our country is officially at war. Stay tuned for further updates.
Breaking news from ENN. Osea launched an attack on the capital today, striking Farbanti from their aircraft carrier, the Kestrel II. After a brutal battle, the Erusian Air Force successfully repelled them. During the air raid, the Osean Air Force fired missiles at the city and managed to shoot down a number of Erusian fighters. Some of the disabled planes then crashed into residential areas.
The world was screwed. 20 years ago, the Earth got slammed by an asteroid. Yusia was on the wrong side of the planet and got hit. Hard. Refugees swarmed the Erusian Republic, the biggest country on the continent, plunging it into chaos. They were desperate and started a war, one they had no hope of winning. That's the war my dad fought and died in. The biggest nations from 2 continents went head-to-head, and the so-called righteous Oseans struck the deal that ended it. They fancied themselves the only nation that could bring peace and stability to the world. They even tried saving the Yusians, still suffering from the disaster. That's how a space elevator, stretching way up into the sky, ended up being built in Yusia, paid for by the Oseans. President Harling said he did it out of compassion for his fellow humans. But to the folks in Erusia, it looked like Osea was moving in to take over. Erusia went from being a republic back to being a kingdom. When they started this new war, they managed to get the drop on everyone. The second the declaration hit the news, Erusian forces took control of the space elevator without spilling a single drop of blood. President Harling was touring the elevator when it happened and disappeared. Then, while that was going on, the Erusian ships that were docked all around Osea released a swarm of drone fighters they had hidden on board in containers. No one thought they were capable of doing what they did that day. With pinpoint accuracy, they managed to take out everything that was military, and not a single civilian was hurt in the process. Osea pissed lots of people off with their huge military presence around the world. Erusia didn't have the same reach, but they could hit their targets faster and cleaner. And when all this was going down, I just so happened to be in my flying drag racer. In case you were wondering, yeah, I survived. I crashed in a bombed-out Osean Air Force base, then got arrested for breaking wartime aviation laws or some crap. The world went from being at peace to being at war, all in the blink of an eye.
I'm Princess Rosa Cassette Delise of the Kingdom of Erusia. Today, Osean airstrikes have shattered the lives of countless Erusians. Their attacks practically leveled the school I went to. It is heartbreaking.
I was tried, found guilty, and stuffed into a cargo ship. For company, I had some court-martialed soldiers. And remember those mothballed planes I told you about before? They were loaded on the ship, too. We headed off down south for several days, and then swung east. That's how I got here. I was thousands of kilometers from Erusia, on the opposite side of the Yuzian continent. For a port, it was dull as hell. It had 3 rusty patrol boats, and the base? The fences were topped with razor wire, the tower had a searchlight and machine guns, and a truck with a gun turret was parked in front of the gate. Its gun was aimed at the yard. This was a prison. This place looked like a full-on base, but half the tanker trucks were just big balloons, and the runways weren't even paved, just painted on the dirt. The whole place was just one big fat lie. The only reason I was here is because they knew I'd restored a supersonic plane. They wanted me to make something out of the mothballed planes they brought, that they could park on the fake runway. Can you believe that shit? So, I tried to escape. They found out, and set the dogs on me.
Erusia has made a declaration to the Osean Federation and all countries on the Yuzian continent stationing the IUN peacekeeping force that we are now at war. Right after the declaration was made, surprise attacks began around the continent that have inflicted major damage to our armed forces. Forces aligned with Erusia are currently appearing throughout Yusia. The combination of these forces has overwhelmed the majority of the continent, and they are now encroaching on us in the east. Additionally, the multinational space elevator has been seized by the Erusian military. After the previous war, the space elevator became both a symbol of peace and a valuable asset in the fight against growing energy concerns. Whoever has control of it will have enormous influence over the entire continent. We cannot turn a blind eye to this critical situation. The Fort Grays Air Base Squadron has been entered into the order of battle to reclaim the elevator as an advance element. First, you will attack all hostiles coming in the east of Schofield Plateau to stop any interference with the Allied ground troops. The enemy has deployed several vehicles equipped with anti-air radar along the roads. You are to destroy them. They should not pose much of a threat. However, there is a high likelihood that the attack will draw more enemy air support. If that happens, fight them off swiftly and establish air superiority.
Engage squadron. Sortie, ASAP.
Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target. But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
But, any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Yep.
Intercept! Fire the AA! Radar vehicle out of there!
The enemy's barely resisting. This is easy money, so grab it while you can.
Accelerate! We're being attacked by enemy aircraft! We're using the containers now. Those weapons are meant for tactical flexibility.
Popping off now, Trigger. The war has officially begun.
We don't have any anti-air weaponry in place yet. We can't put up a decent fight.
The enemy has a lock on you, H2.
Their anti-air guns aimed right at us.
Caution. Pull up. Caution.
Where's our support? Still get some fighters, so the whole base is gone.
Target eliminated.
Caution. Caution. Pull up.
Special weaponry. Target destroyed. 5 to go.
Get the fighters out there! Protect the radar vehicle!
Special weaponry depleted.
The radar vehicles are under fire! Can we move them?
Target destroyed.
Requested permission to move the vehicle. We can't wait any longer. We need interceptors now.
Target destroyed. 3 to go. Continue to engage at your discretion. Enemy interceptors inbound. Prepare to engage in 30 seconds.
Welcome. Here they come. Take them down.
Okay, recruits. Pay attention to who's on what side. The newest IFF is connected to our entire force via satellites. It's reliable, so trust your radars.
Protect the radar vehicles! Return fire! Missiles breaking!
Targets remaining.
That radar was just about to go online. We pushed the plan forward too fast. The base was too far from Allied territory.
Okay, let's completely blind those bastards.
Locked.
Trigger, there's one more to go.
Enemy has entered clouds. In pursuit.
That's a miss.
Break!
Hold on.
That was the last radar vehicle. Great work. Radar vehicle's destroyed, but the interceptor shows no sign of retreating. Take it out. Continue with the mission.
Box 2.
Crush as many as you can.
Enemy transports are taxiing.
Keep locked on.
Enemy dodged. Continuing attack.
Fire into your gun! Real!
Move the enemy aircraft away from the base.
No, they're not linked to the radar vehicles. Launch manually. Redo the setup.
There's some feedback from those poor merchants. Write your messages in a language we can understand. Column 4, Fox 2. Looks like they're a mix of veterans and rookies. Bandit acquired. Locked on.
Mage 2, missile away.
Break! Do it! This is School 6. Enemy is locked on me. In position behind Bandit.
Missile.
Column 1, Fox 2.
Missile inbound! Evade!
Box 2.
Warning! Bandit on your 6! Bandit acquired. Initiating attack.
Do we really have interceptors? They're still pounding us!
Careful, the enemy has a lock.
Bandit evaded the attack. Fox 2.
Mage 2, Box 2.
Enemy transport destroyed. There's more.
Hold on.
Enemy missile detected. Evading.
Fox 2, Fox 2.
Enemy's airstrikes are flawless! We're done for!
Huh? Keep your mind focused. All transports have been destroyed, but carried.
Mage 2, they have a lock on you.
Missile evading.
Hold on.
God damn it! My brother was in that radar unit.
Locked on target.
Fox 2! Fox 2!
Fox 2, Fox 2.
Missile headed your way. Target confirmed destroyed. Nice.
Good work, Trigger. The enemy's a lovely pile of scrap.
Friendly aircraft lost.
Ammunition 0.
Evade that missile. Bandit acquired. Locked on.
Locked on.
Breaking off.
Mage 2 shot down a bandit. Mage 2 locked. missile.
Missile.
Bandit coming at you. We're 6 enemies. Missile inbound. Breaking. Attack missed. Shred the radar network. Fox 2! Fox 2!
Mage 2, break that lock!
Caution.
All aircraft, residential area is below you.
Caution.
Golem 2, you can't go after every target. Fox 2! Missile inbound! Evade! Enemies travel a long way, so they're trying to end this quickly. This one's mine. Attacking!
Missile launched.
Target lock! Firing! APC's up lower to high, too! Fox 2! This is School 6, evading enemy missile. Enemy is locked on, striking!
That's a miss.
We can't counter. The clouds don't just affect your field of vision. They also mess with your HUD and radar. The Seekers can sometimes lose their lockout to their targets, too. Enemy has fled. On his tail. It's camouflaged. They're losing it after their allies on the ground were taken out. Can't say I believe them.
Targeting range of guns.
There's an enemy on your tail.
Locked.
Break, Mage 2!
Fox 2.
Fox 2! Fox 2! Get away from that vehicle! Now! I've maneuvered behind the enemy. Lockdown hostile.
All right. This base is worth destroying. Enemy 5 targets remaining.
It didn't connect. Enemy missile detected. Evading. Mage 2, enemy has a radar lock on you. That radar was just about to go online.
Mage 2, locking.
Radar lock acquired.
5 minutes remaining.
Missile.
Fox 2, Fox 2. Break, do it. sharp while you're in the clouds.
Missile.
Missile away.
Aim over clear ground. School 3, you have to bail out now.
Golem 1, enemy will crash in a residential area.
Just worry about staying alive for now.
Missile hit. 4 targets remaining.
Bandit evaded attack. Trying again.
I'm icing up!
Column 4 Fox 2. They took a bite out of me. Breaking. I'm glued to this one. It didn't connect.
You're being locked onto.
Fox 2. The base is wrecked.
Golem 2, Fox 2.
Evading. Everything's been burned down.
Three minutes remaining.
Mage 2 bandit on your 6.
Missile.
Fox 2.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Locked. Target was not struck.
Attack missed.
Fox 2. Fox 2.
Ammunition 0. Ammunition 0. Ammunition 0. Ammunition 0.
Why don't they withdraw? What? They gonna bring their buddies back from the dead? Richard. Roger 6.
Ammunition 0.
Missiles remaining. 2 minutes remaining.
Fox 2. Fox 2. Evade. Evade. I maneuver behind the enemy.
Careful, the enemy has a lock.
Stall warning. Stall warning. Missile. Ammunition 0. Missile. Missile. Ammunition 0.
Roger 6.
That's a miss.
Ammunition 0.
Bandit in my sights.
1 minute remaining.
Missile.
Fox 2.
Missile. Missile.
Fox 2.
Missile evaded.
Evading enemy missile.
30 seconds remaining.
Ammunition
Targeting
0.
gun range.
Ammunition 0. Missile.
Mage 2. Missile in the air.
Missile.
Enemy dodged. Continuing attack. Fox 2. Fox 2.
Ammunition 0.
We're out of time. All units abort the operation.
As of 1 p.m. today,
Page Squadron, sortie, ASAP.
Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target. But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
But, any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Yep.
Target destroyed.
Intercept! Fire the AA! Get the radar vehicle out of there! Shit, where are the damn interceptors?
It's popping off now, Trigger. The war has officially begun. Mage 2 enemy has a lock on you.
The anti-air radar vehicle's been destroyed! Going for the radar car!
Target destroyed. 5 to go.
Get the fighters out there! Protect the radar vehicle!
They've got their anti-air guns aimed right at us.
Accelerate! Being attacked by enemy aircraft!
Grab it while you can.
Requesting permission to move the vehicle! We can't wait any longer! We need interceptors now! We're using the containers now! Those weapons are meant for tactical flexibility.
Mage 2's crashed! Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target. But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
But, any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Yep. Mage 2, magnificent.
Intercept! Fire the AA! Get the radar vehicle out of there!
It's popping off now, Trigger. The war has officially begun.
Radar vehicles are under fire! Can we move them?
Mage 2, walking. Target destroyed. 5 to go.
Get the fighters out there! Protect the radar vehicle!
Target
Requesting
destroyed.
permission to move the vehicle! We can't wait any longer! We need interceptors now! We're using the containers now! Those weapons are meant for tactical flexibility.
Target destroyed. 3 to go. Continue to engage at your discretion. Enemy interceptors inbound. Prepare to engage in 30 seconds.
Wilco, here they come. Take them down.
Okay, recruits. Pay attention to who's on what side. The newest IFF is connected to our entire force via satellites. It's reliable, so trust your radars.
Target down.
Missile.
Nicely done.
Missile.
2 targets remaining.
Missile.
That radar was just about to go online! We pushed the plan forward too fast. The base was too far from Allied territory. Breaking off! Page 2, enemy has a radar lock on you! Enemy missile inbound, evading.
All aircraft, residential area is below you.
Missile away.
The clouds don't just affect your field of vision. They also mess with your HUD and radar. The Seekers can sometimes lose their lock-on to their targets, too.
Disconnect.
Mage 2, walking.
Enemy has entered clouds, in pursuit.
Right,
In gun range.
Enemy missile detected. Evading. Send it on your six.
Fox 2.
On target 6.
Target eliminated.
Getting out of block. Blinking. Missile targeting. Everything's been burned down.
Watch out. Enemy has a lock on you.
That's a miss.
Missile targeting. APCs have nowhere to hide.
In gun range.
Bandit acquired. Firing.
H2, walking.
Target has been destroyed. Trigger, there's one more to go.
Missile launched.
Evading enemy missile.
That was the last radar vehicle. Great work. Radar vehicle's destroyed, but the interceptor shows no sign of retreating. Take it out. Continue with the mission. Crush as many as you can.
Move the enemy aircraft away from the base.
Enemy transports are taxiing.
They have a lock on you. Shake up. Mage 2 bandit on your 6.
Missile.
No, they're not linked to the radar vehicles. Launch manually. Redo the setup. Here's some feedback for those war merchants. Write your manuals in a language we can understand.
Fox 2.
H2, walking.
Caution.
Right now, missile inbound. Protect the radar vehicle. Return fire. Behind you.
Behind one.
The enemy has a lock on me. Fox 2, Fox 2.
Fox 3.
Why don't they withdraw? What? They gonna bring their buddies back from the dead? Bandit evaded the attack. Evading enemy missile. Breaking to escape lock.
You're almost out of special weaponry.
Lead aim over clear ground. School 3, you have to bail out now.
Missile
Goa
connected.
1, enemy will crash in a residential area.
Missile.
Just worry about staying alive for now.
Behind target and ready to attack.
Keep your mind focused. Enemy transport destroyed. There's more.
School 4, enemy has locked me. Missile, break. Are you terrible at can't even avenge your phone?
Careful of ice formation in the clouds. Careful, the enemy has a lock. Mage 2, missile away. All right, this base is worth destroying. 5 targets remaining.
Firing.
Okay, let's completely blind those bastards.
Missile inbound. Breaking.
Wait, so you want us to take down the enemy without damaging any public facilities? That's gonna be a circus.
3 targets remaining.
Who's the friendly?
Locked on bandit.
There's 6 enemies. Some are really good.
Go to your
lock on you.
Launch preparation complete. All submarine. Whenever you're ready. Stand clear, 15 meters. UAVs ready to launch. Away.
What happened? Status report.
Multiple bogeys on radar. They're close.
Wait, they're being launched.
You're cleared to engage. They're probably hostile.
Judging by the way they look and move, they gotta be drones. Well spotted, Clown. No doubt about it, we're dealing with UAVs. But that doesn't change a thing. Just think of them as somewhat clever decoys. Take them all down.
H2, status report.
What happened? Status report.
Multiple bogeys on radar. They're close.
Wait, they're being launched.
You're cleared to engage. They're probably hostile.
Judging by the way they look and move, they gotta be drones. Well spotted, Clown. No doubt about it, we're dealing with UAVs. But that doesn't change a thing. Just think of them as somewhat clever decoys. Take them all down. These drones have great agility. All aircraft. You know what high G turns are, right? Use them. HQ, this is Golem 1. Bandits confirmed as UAVs. Repeat, bandits are drones.
Golem 1, that doesn't matter. Destroy all enemy fighters and get out.
It doesn't matter?
He's saying the war can change in an instant. Get over it.
Yeah, I just wish they'd give us a bit more warning.
Fox 2! Fox 2!
Mage 2, walking.
Golem Squadron, surround them.
Mage 2, break that lock!
Missile.
Fox 3, Fox 3!
Missile. 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 Missile.
I'm glued to this one.
Lockdown bandit. Golem 2, the enemy's reading range.
You're low on special weaponry.
Crap! The aircraft is icing up. I'm getting a warning.
Get out of the clouds, the ice will melt. Enemies locked on!
Feels like I'm riding a roller coaster up here.
I'm in his blind spot. He's mine.
Locked. Mage 2, Fox 3. No remaining special weaponry.
Enemy UAV confirmed destroyed. Hell yeah.
Golem Squadron, you're not gonna let Mage get all the glory, are ya?
3 enemies to go.
Don't try to read their movements.
I'm in his blind spot. He's mine.
Don't ice up in there.
Mage 1 launching missile.
Stall warning.
Mage 2, you're icing
Stall
up.
warning.
The enemy knows a few moves, but that's about it. Just chase them down and pull the trigger.
Bandits are in the clouds.
Missile. Missile.
Mage 2, missile away.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
My wings are iced up.
Missile.
Missed.
Missile. Missile.
Mage 2, you're targeted.
Missile.
Mage 2, bandit under 6.
Missile.
He escaped into the clouds.
Missile. Missile.
try.
You're doing good.
One to go. Let's get through this without any casualties. Mage 2, missile away. Target was not struck.
This one's mine. Careful in those clouds. Clouds are screwing up the accuracy. I'm on this one's tail. Column 4, Fox 2. They won't show up on the radar. I'm iced up!
Nice kill, Trigger. Enemy aircraft confirmed down.
The skies are clear. Nice work, everyone. Mission complete. RTB.
No casualties. We couldn't have done any better. Returning to base.
I don't know. Maybe the bandits we took down caused civilian casualties.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days. You shoot, someone gets killed. The guys in charge take care of the rest.
Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target.
You've given us air the first barrier Now is the time to group up. The surprise attacks carried out after the declaration of war saw the peacekeeping forces of various countries, including Osea, suffer major damage. The ships moored around the space elevator and near Gandar Bay have been hit particularly hard. Numerous ships have been sunk and abandoned. Fortunately, our cutting-edge aircraft carrier Kestrel II was at sea, so it was spared from the attack. Kestrel II is now preparing to launch another attack against Erusia's capital, Farbanti. The aircraft carrier Vulture also managed to escape Gandar Bay safely. However, it lost all its aircraft, so it's sailing empty. Today, the International Union Peacekeeping Force reclaims its bid to the space elevator. The Fort Grays Island Air Base Squadron will rendezvous with the carrier Vulture for a joint mission. The first objective will be to seize air superiority in Schoppenberg in order to secure a route for the support squadrons. The enemy maintains air superiority over Schoppenberg, so expect heavy resistance from enemy aircraft. There's more, so listen carefully. Right from the start of the war, the enemy has been deploying drones. They're using a new advanced type of drone. The unmanned airborne aircraft carrier, the Arsenal Bird, carries this new drone, MQ-101. The Osean Army headed up the development of the massive Arsenal Birds and dispatched them to the space elevator to provide support. However, it's been reported that the carriers may have fallen into the hands of the Erusian forces. If that's true, it could be a significant obstacle for us. We need to regain control of the space elevator ASAP. Good luck out there.
Mage Squadron, aircraft preparations complete.
Refueling initiated. Maintain your current position. 100. Trigger, maintain your current approach. Meters. Altitude is too high. Descend. Refueling aborted. Go around and prepare to re-engage. Meters. Too slow. Increase airspeed. Too fast. Lower airspeed. Make left. Meters to tanker. Trigger, maintain your current approach. Meters, you have permission to access the refueling tanker. Meters, you have permission to access the refueling tanker. 100. Meters. How long are you gonna keep us waiting?
Mage Squadron, this is the situation. Gollum and the other bases squadrons already joined forces and are engaged. You guys will arrive right in the middle of the action. Mage Squadron, eliminate all bandits in the current airspace. We have the upper hand, but that doesn't mean we can ease up. Good luck.
Mage 1, Wilco. Mage 1 to Gollum 1, thank your lucky stars. Looking good, Mage Squadron. Keep up that pressure. Trigger, time to show the other guys that we get wet wild and do dirty, dirty things. Once you hit one of them, stick to him like glue. Don't let him out of your sights, even in the clouds. And so, your first hunting season begins.
Enemy reinforcements. Shining like my car. Bandits are in the clouds. You're mine. I'm iced up. Controls are compromised. Today, enemy has a lock. Let's flank yourself and scout them through. Move in.
Mage 2, bandit down. Excellent work.
Count time.
Transfer is feeling out.
missile. Use chaff and flares. Your fingers should still move, even if you're in a 9G turn.
Friendly boss.
4 remaining.
We're getting our ass kicked. Where are our reinforcements?
Clouds are screwing up the accuracy.
We have them on the horizon. Don't let up. Bandit invaded attack. Trying again.
He's mine. He's not getting away.
They got me.
3 remaining.
H2, missile, evade!
Missile closing, evading. Eject! We're surrounded. We got this. We can't recover. Now. We need reinforcements now! Attacking from directly behind the enemy. Flank 2. Enemy command insane. Flag is attack. H2 hostiles got a lock. Bandit in my sight. Locked on.
Missile.
Enemy on my tail. I can't shake him.
Golem 4 Fox 2. Looks like they weren't ready for a fight.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Once the enemy gets behind me, that's your chance to take him out.
Roger that.
Enemy missile detected.
Missile.
I'm on his rear.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
He escaped into the clouds. Attack disconnect.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Careful of ice formation in the clouds.
Evading.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Aim pursuit. Give me a hand. I'm on his rear.
Missile.
Missile inbound! Missile inbound!
Getting out of block. Flanking. Attacking from behind my target. Bandit in my sight. Missile. Evading.
Where'd he go?
Attack disconnect.
Missile evaded.
H2, you're targeted.
Flank. Call for reinforcements. We're taking too much damage.
Missile.
Plus 2. Okay, I'm right behind him. Enemy missile detected.
Nice kill.
Missile.
1 remaining.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Bandit in my sight.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
I'm on his rear.
Missile. Missile.
Bandit invaded attack. Trying again. H2, hostile has a lock.
Missile.
Heads up, H2 missile.
Missile hit. Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
I haven't even broken a sweat.
Seems to be crazy to pick a fight with us. A rabid dog would know better.
Missile incoming! Evade! Break!
Missile.
Break!
Wait, what
Missile.
the hell?
Caution! Missile!
Caution! A large aircraft is approaching. All aircraft, stay alert.
Missile.
bastards. They had that thing combat ready this whole time.
Enemy has a radar lock.
Just waiting for mission command.
Break, now!
We'll live through this, Trigger.
I can't get a read on these weapons. They're dodging everything I
These guys are definitely a step above the last drones.
They're agile. There's too many of them.
These guys won't go down easy.
All aircraft, no change in game plan. Destroy the arsenal bird.
That thing? God help us. It's hard enough just keeping up with the drones.
Golem Squadron, take out Big Baby Huey.
Look at that light from the arsenal bird. What's going on here?
Things have gotten smarter. How many do you think are left?
Bandits are fast as hell.
Chosen one, just six, surrounded. They got me!
Damn. Skeleton 1 lost. Skeleton 2, take over command.
Gargoyle Squadron, this is Gargoyle 1. Skeleton Squadron needs help. The hell are we supposed to do?
Status?
Verifying the situation.
Golem 2, you got a UAV headed right for you.
Golem 2, roger that.
Golem 2, missile, evade!
Evading!
This is Golem 3, Golem 2's hit! Status report. Shit, Golem 2, do you copy?
This is Golem 2. Instruments still appear to be functioning okay.
These things just don't let up. It's bad
No,
enough
it's
just
break,
trying to
break,
dodge them.
break! Missile! We lost another friendly!
Skeleton 3's lost.
We just keep coming. What's the plan?
Where's that report?
Continue to maintain air superiority.
HQ, what's happening?
Skykeeper, I repeat, maintain air superiority. How'd that happen?
What the hell? Caution. All aircraft, stay alert.
Get out of there!
Breaking!
Evade! Control ground. I'm breaking up!
Skeleton 2 lost.
We got incoming!
Skeleton Squadron is down. We've had too many losses. All squadrons, command has ordered a complete withdrawal. Leave the operation area immediately.
Brilliant observation. Dangerous earlier, or us would have survived the hearing.
Save your chatter for the debriefing. Golem and Mage Squadron, give our allies some time to escape.
We'll go, but Golem 2's hit. Gotta send her back. Let's get dirty, Trigger.
Shoot down those UAVs. Don't let them touch any friendlies.
Golem 2, head back to base.
Gargoyle 1, escort Golem 2.
Continuing the mission. Still got my wings. Trigger doesn't need to fill in for me. I'm back and
You won't make any difference up here. Get back to base and cool your head.
Copy that. Returning home.
Locked.
Got one in my sights.
H2, UAV down.
Bandit is in my sights.
Retreating aircraft, leave the AO. Allies will hold off pursuit. Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron, hang in there and come back safe.
Going for the loader. I'll make it quick. Enemy's got a lock. Yowza! It didn't connect.
More UAVs spotted. Gargoyle Squadron, they might cut off your retreat.
My status is fine. Affirmative. This is Gargoyle 1, leading Operation Airspace with Golem 2.
Retreating aircrafts, prepare for combat. It's a bogey. Gargoyle 1, Golem 2, engage now. Attack.
Ammunition 0.
One advantage. 50-30.
Gargoyle 1. Caution! Missile!
Fast. It's blinking.
Skykeeper. Gargoyle 1 lost.
What the hell? Golem 2, status report. Just talk to me.
I'm against an Su-30. Orange wingtips. I can't shake it off. It's matching me move for move.
Golem 2, stop dogfighting and run!
Ammunition 0.
Missed. The longer it takes, the worse our odds of getting out of here are. Machines don't get tired. Get those UAVs off of France!
Get your asses out.
This is where we lost.
An ally's hit. Golem and Mage, move in to provide support.
Let's move! They're ours! Hostile UAV down.
Does Main Squadron still have their hot shots? Then we just might make it out. Don't look back, just have faith. Golem and Mage, we owe you a debt. And we'll pay it.
Mage 2, UAV down. Keep it up, buddy.
Fort Gray's aircraft. We'll let you take it easy next time.
I'm dead meat. I don't get it. Why isn't it opening fire? I'm scared. I'm scared.
This is not good. Brownie, break off. Not on my watch. Hell of a good job, Mage 2. We want as many guys out here as possible.
I'm grateful you're around.
Golem 2, what's your status? Status report.
He's a predator. The weak get eaten.
Golem 2, get a hold of yourself. Golem 2, get away from the enemy.
Mage 2, support! Somebody! Support!
Bandit is down.
Golem 2, lost.
Shit. Skykeeper, where's the one that got Brownie?
Afraid he's long gone by now. Sorry.
Stall warning. Stall warning.
Seconds could mean life or death for him. Hurry up. I know. All we can do is fly away as fast as we can.
Mage 2, provide cover for Allied retreat. Mage 2, missile launch. All UAVs have been splashed.
I said what I had to say. About what? Not a girl who'd retreat. Just not in her DNA. That was the right decision at the time. No, I should have never let a fledgling like her out of my reach to begin with.
Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron, withdraw.
Mage 2, we have you on radar. You are cleared for approach. Runway is clear. Mage 2, you are cleared for landing. 3,000 to runway. Mage 2, lower speed. Mage 2, bank right. 1,500 to runway. Mage 2, lower nose. You're too high. You're past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing. Mage 2, what's the problem? Land immediately. Mage 2, lower speed. 1500 to runway. Mage 2, lower nose, you're too high. Mage 2, bank right. Mage 2, I repeat, land now. Be nicer to your plane, Mage 2. I knew you'd be back. Stand by for further orders. Be ready for your next sortie.
Mage Squadron, this is the situation. Gollum and the other bases squadrons already joined forces and are engaged. You guys will arrive right in the middle of the action. Mage Squadron, eliminate all bandits in the current airspace. We have the upper hand, but that doesn't mean we can ease up. Good luck.
Mage 1, Wilco. Mage 1 to Gollum 1, thank your lucky stars. Looking good, Mage Squadron. Keep up that pressure. Trigger time to show the other guys that we get wet wild and do dirty, dirty things. Once you hit one of them, stick to him like glue. Don't let him out of your sights, even in the clouds. And so, your first hunting season begins.
Enemy reinforcements. Shoot on my guitar. Bandits are in the clouds. You're mine. I'm iced up. Controls are compromised. Hey, enemy has a lock. That's flank and Delta. Calvin 2, move in.
Mage 2, bandit down. Excellent work.
Feeling out. Look on. Just do the humane thing and put it down.
Mage 2, bandit on your 6.
It didn't connect. Missile coming! Break! Break! Hardware squadron, facing down. Bandit on your 6. In position behind bandit. Enemy's locked on. Breaking. Hostile, get him. Right behind him. I'm hit! I've lost control! Careful, there's a real demon in there.
If you can't evade a missile, use chaff and flares. Your fingers should still move, even if you're in a 9G turn.
Friendly lost.
4 remaining.
We're getting our ass kicked. Where are our reinforcements?
Clouds are screwing up the accuracy.
We have them on the rack. Don't let up. Bandit evaded attack. Trying again. He's mine. He's not getting away. They got me.
3 remaining.
Mage 2, bandit on your 6.
Mage 2, missile, evade!
Missile closing, evading. Eject! We've got target. We can't recover. Now. We need reinforcements now! Attacking from directly behind the enemy. Fuck 2. Why are they pulling out? Mage 2, hostiles got a lock. Bandit in my sight. Locked on. Enemy on my tail. I can't shake him.
Looks like they weren't ready for a fight.
Unfortunately, the
he comes. Mihai's looking worse. Thank God he has his granddaughters here to help him out. They're sisters, 15 and 10. Engaging the enemy in combat so we could use his physiological data to improve the drones had always taken a toll on Mihai's body. But today, he was really showing his age. The drones we based on his data were being taken down at a faster rate now compared to when the war began. When Mihai found that out, he insisted on flying to the front lines to see it for himself. Sometimes he could be so stubborn. His age wasn't the only thing affecting his health. Over the years, flying at high altitudes for prolonged stretches of time had ravaged and poisoned his body. But he was a man of grit. Today, after 28 years, he saw combat again. If his flight suit still wasn't good enough to protect him, I can't imagine how many G's he hit today during the battle. As a pilot, he exceeds all our expectations. It's going to take a bit more tweaking before our drones can match his skill.
How penal is this penal unit, you ask? This place is a shithole. If you took the stink of all the corruption in the world, then corralled it all in one place, that would give you a pretty good idea of what the air smells like around here. We got all kinds of critters, too. Everything from flea-ridden guards, rabid dogs, and a mechanic doing Stretch for Life. I can't forget the rats. Yeah, we got those. And some pilots who got their wings clipped, too. One's a great pilot, but a lousy thief. One's a gambler with no luck. And one's an anarchist with no balls. Their job here was to rev the engines on the fake runways. The idea was for Erusia's spy satellite to pick up the heat sig. Even though there weren't any real fighters here, it looked like it on their infrared. I bet you're wondering, if Erusia lost the war, how come they still have a spy satellite? 'Cause someone over there was smart enough to train a bunch of computer nerds to hack into half of Osia's satellites. That's how come. Every now and again, I'd try to bust out. And every single time, those damn dogs would drag me right back. When I was in my cell, I'd hear this voice coming from the guards room. It was the Erusian princess rallying her people on the Erusian national broadcast. All us prisoners had become big fans of hers. You want to hear something funny? The guards were big fans too. I swear to God, every time she was on the air, they'd turn up the volume on the radio and sit there listening. I could see how someone like her could win the hearts and minds of soldiers and workers alike. When the princess said something, you could tell she meant every word. Lately, she'd been having more fun with her speeches, and that made her seem even more charming. You could say her charm was like a virus. Whenever she'd point out stuff that was wrong with Osia, the prisoners in here went nuts. Hell, if anyone knew how messed up Osia was, it was the prisoners. They'd shout, "Burn Osia down." No way am I just gonna sit here and rot away in this hellhole. Dark blue. Instead of building fake-ass planes to trick Erusia, I'm gonna build one that'll really take off. You can count on that.
As proved by the failure of our previous strategy, the Arsenal birds have bolstered the enemy's anti-air network. This will be difficult to overcome. However, we still need to get swiftly to the space elevator no matter what it takes. Someone there is counting on us. The hero of the Circum-Pacific War and the man who spearheaded the construction of the space elevator. Osia's former president, Mr. Harling. Mr. Harling was inspecting the elevator when the war broke out. He's been classified as missing since the elevator was taken over by the Erusian forces. However, according to the latest intel, a military officer accompanying Mr. Harling hid him inside the facility. Both are waiting for a chance to escape. Enemy anti-air radar network has been set up around the space elevator. It's likely a large squadron would be detected. We will send a single aircraft through the network and send in a rescue team soon after. A number of anti-air radars have been set up around the space elevator. However, our reconnaissance suggests their network is weakest along the southeastern coast of Selatapura, so we can elude the enemy's observation. There are a lot of rain clouds this time of year. Flying through the clouds will enable us to stay hidden from their radar. If you happen to be detected by their radar, we will be forced to abort the mission. The lone pilot who will head up this strategy is you, Trigger. After you bust through, secure the rescue craft's landing zone by taking out the anti-air weapons. Gollum and others will arrive shortly for support. Provide escort for Mr. Harling's craft after rendezvous. Good luck out there, everyone.
Aircraft preparations complete. Sortie ASAP.
Entering operation area. Imposing radio silence. We'll radio you, but you are not permitted to make contact.
If you're spotted, the mission is over. Stay out of enemy radar. Use of weaponry is also strictly forbidden. Okay, you're heading up the Harling rescue mission. The success of this mission depends on you. Good luck. Careful of ice formation in the clouds. Good job, but stay focused.
Attack? No change.
Trigger, you got 2 directions you can take up here. Just go with your gut. Don't worry, we're watching over you. Good progress, Trigger. You're currently halfway to your rendezvous point. Look, I'm not gonna lie. It's just gonna be you and your radar out there. Just know, you got a bunch of people pulling for you. And I'm one of them.
No problem. Situation normal. No change. RTB, going home. We're on high alert. Send up interceptors on the double. We're watching. It's probably just a bug.
You're 3/4 of the way. Been a long fight, but you're nearly home. Harling is still the president in my eyes. He ended the war, built the space elevator, and launched a spaceship from it. Despite his success, he remained a humble hero. I'll do my best to save him. Lend me a hand, Trigger. Rendezvous point dead ahead. Hang in there.
Order an increased alert. Confirm the situation. Situation normal. Nothing here. We have bandits? Tell me the situation. No problem. Stay alert.
Trigger, the first stage of the mission is clear. Don't celebrate yet. The real fight's about to get started. Radio silence is now lifted. The auxiliary craft will be arriving shortly. Destroy the anti-air around the space elevator. We're securing Sea Goblin's landing zone. H2, target destroyed.
Missile. Missile.
Sorry about the wait. Cavalry's here. Column Squadron. Trigger jumped through the fire. Now it's our turn.
Understood. Gargoyle Squadron, stay focused. You all know your job.
All aircraft, eliminate the enemy before they can respond. Sea Goblin will arrive shortly. Eliminate hostile anti-air before that. Mage 2, target down.
This is Sea Goblin. We arrived. Do we have a clear LZ?
Mission still in progress. Stand by. Half of the anti-air guns down. Mage 2, rescue team can't land until anti-air weapons are down. Destroy them. Missile launched. Target eliminated. Target is in range of guns. Locked. Half of the SAM sites are down. All SAM sites down. There are still AA guns. Destroy them and secure the LZ. Anti-air guns destroyed. The landing zone is secure. Sea Goblin, we're clear to land.
Roger. Running point sight. We're almost there.
Multiple bandits over Selatapura Harbor. They're container-launched UAVs.
Sea Goblin, going up to the other two UAVs.
Rescue craft tagged on. Initiate.
Rescue craft on the ground is defenseless. Gollum and Mage, destroy all hostiles.
It's been a long journey, but you're on the home stretch.
Gargoyle will stand by near the space elevator.
This is Sea Goblin. Heading over to the X-Press's location now. Run for the container! Missile! Evade! Evade! There's too many. We can't take all of them.
Mage 2, missile away.
Yeah, Mage 2 destroyed the target.
Ambush! Fire from the far shore! They're targeting us! Get behind the chopper!
UAVs approaching the space elevator. Stop them.
Return fire! Sierra 2, hold position! We're cut off! Taking fire! We're pinned down! Shoot back! X-Press identified! Behind the gantry crane! Mr. Harling, it's right there! Jacob's been hit! Incoming rocket!
Sea Goblin, all survivors, respond. Is Mr. Harling alive?
They got the chopper and Sierra 2! That was thermobaric! Missile, strike! Shit, rocket!
Damn. UAVs moving away from the harbor toward the space elevator. Shoot them down.
This is Colonel Johnson. Do you copy? I am with President Harling. Rescue unit down, along with the soldier who had this radio.
same way. We'll figure something out. UAVs flying toward the space elevator. Mage, Gollum, get them. Eliminate all enemy UAVs. Don't let up.
We found an Erusian transport craft. Its engines are on.
I heard you were in the Air Force, Colonel. Can you fly?
Better than Mr. Harley.
All squadrons be advised. The call sign is Mother Goose 1. I've sent the information via the data link.
Be on your tail. Mother Goose 1? I see the call.
I'm out of missile. UAV confirmed down. That's about half. Mop up the rest.
Missile.
3 remaining.
Missile. Missile.
One remaining.
This is Gollum 3. Bandit on my 6. I can't get away.
Missile away. All UAVs have been splashed. All aircraft. Former President Harling's transport is ready to take off. Mother Goose 1, take off.
All right. Mother Goose 1 taking off. Mr. Harley wasn't tonight.
Let's wait till we're home safe. Mage Squadron, Mother Goose 1 is heading south. Provide support. 5 minutes remaining.
Skykeeper, bogeys on my radar. Bearing 220.
Sighting confirmed as MQ-101, forerunner for Arsenal Bird.
The big bird is coming, huh?
Mage, protect Mother Goose 1. Shoot down any UAVs. Gollum, intercept the UAVs.
Gollum 1 will kill. That last battle taught me a lot about those a-holes. Gollum 2, don't stray off on me. Always maintain element. Wilco, forming up.
Mage 2, locking. Fox 3. Enemy UAV down. Great job, Trigger.
Roger. Orders on a fire warning. Yes, sir. He's an old-timer. Has no clue how UAVs are used.
Mother Goose 1, UAV on your tail. Take evasive action.
I hear you. This isn't exactly a fight. I'm on his ass.
Understood. An Arsenal Bird is on its way. Strategic AI chose liberty over justice. Courses have already changed.
Gollum 2, on your 6. Command and evade the attack.
Gargoyle 1, where's the signal? Gargoyle Squadron, stand by for my order. Almost not the lighthouse. I mean the harbor. They won't be able to get home. That ship isn't one of ours. Where's the signal? Gargoyle, change radio frequency.
Mother Goose 1 here. We're about to leave the airspace. Keep your fingers crossed.
Gargoyle, inside.
3 minutes remaining.
Gargoyle Squadron, babble, babble, babble.
Gargoyle 3 to Babel. Babel, roger.
Enemies lost. Skykeeper, what the hell was that?
Gargoyle did their job.
I figured, but why weren't we informed?
The IU
superiority.
I'm under fire! Breaking!
Mother Goose 1 hit.
Mother Goose 1 has been hit. Colonel Johnson, respond. Mage Squadron, assess the situation.
This is Mage 1. I have Mother Goose 1 in my sight. Cabin's fine, but the cockpit's not looking so good.
Colonel Johnson, are you okay?
Don't worry about that. Just send help this way. I'm sorry. Get Mr. Harling. Please.
Mother Goose 1, respond. Mother Goose 1.
Skykeeper, should we continue providing cover for Mother Goose 1?
Of course.
Follow me, eh?
Mage 2 shot down a bandit. Mother Goose 1 is turning. What's going on? They're heading to the space elevator.
It's flying at a steady altitude. Who's at control?
It's not the Colonel. Mr. Harling's the only one on board. Mother Goose 1, respond! Mr. Harling, please respond!
We can't protect our objective if it sticks around here. Now's not the time to freak out, fellas. We've still got a job to do, so let's do it. Keep your mind focused.
Mr. Harling, we are not giving up on you. The UAVs are approaching Mother Goose 1.
Let's go, Trigger.
Take him down now, Mage Squadron. 1 minute remaining. Mother Goose 1, turn 180 degrees and exit combat airspace. Mother Goose 1, Mr. Harling, are you piloting that plane?
Arsenal Bird Liberty, passing waypoint 2.
The UAVs are continuing their attack.
They're obsessed with that transport.
UAVs launched from Arsenal Bird Liberty, heading toward the AO.
The president still alive?
Mate 2! Mate 2! Oh my god, Mother Goose 1 has been shot down.
Where'd the missile come from?
Mage 2 fired that.
It was Ocean. A friendly missile hit him.
Verifying the situation. Stop speculating.
Friendly fire. I saw it.
Mother Goose 1 exploded in air. No one could have survived.
Looks like it tried to protect the elevator. The Erusian bastards, they just killed a hero.
Mage 1. Was it Trigger? Trigger was the closest. UAVs were crawling all over our objective. I told you to keep a goddamn eye on the hatchling. It must have been a mistake.
Arsenal Bird is entering. All aircraft withdraw immediately. Trigger, you can't fly for a while. You understand?
The operation to rescue former President Harling has failed. Sadly, there will most probably be a